This is a prayer for the ones who never made it home.
The chapel is a warehouse on the outskirts of Culiacan. The candles are electric, the kneelers are oil drums, the holy man. It's a sicario with a gold tooth, a scar across his eyelid. He blesses the M82 with holy water. The blessing is a solid. Around the raw farce, a prayer whispered through the suppressor's thread. Santo Malverde, guide this copper through the head of the enemy who hides behind his mother's apron strings. Guided through his vest, through his fear, through the things he thought would save him. His money, his lawyer, his fake ID. The offering on the altar is a severed thumb, a rosary. Made of hollow points, a photograph of a DEA agent. His face is crossed out in red, the ink is still fragrant with the blood of a cousin who fell in a raid last spring. The sicario lights another candle, the vigil makes him sing a corrido that the radio will never play a song. For the ones who carry the weight of the wrong that the government committed when it closed the door. Santo Malverde, hear the prayer of the poor. The convoy of white Suburbans leaves the warehouse at midnight. The gunners in the backseat check the thermal sights. The target is a judge in Phoenix who never gave a break to a brown face who always chose the maximum for the sake of his campaign donors. His political future is placed in the club. The 50 cal on the roof will give him a different kind of rub. With the round that enters the bedroom on the second floor and exits through the neighbor's fence, the neighbor's door. The sicario in the lead truck wears a scapular of the saint. He's done this run 100 times, his hands don't paint. The steering wheel with sweat, his voice is calm on the radio. Santo Malverde, give us the green light, let the convoy go. The federal checkpoint is asleep, the bribe was wired. The scanner in the glove compartment is quietly inspired by the same saint who watches over the drug trade. He doesn't judge, he doesn't turn away the blame. The ranch where the judge is sleeping sits behind a gate of iron. The cigar from the backseat feeds the thermal. The lion is ready to pounce. The 308 is chambered, the breath is hell. Santo Malverde got the copper, let the soul be expelled from the body of the man who signed the papers for the wall, who sent the children back to die, who didn't care at all. The round leaves the barrel, the glass of the window turns to milk. The judge meets his maker in a bed of Egyptian silk. Cowboy doesn't stop, doesn't break, doesn't slow. The Rudon goes through the mountains where the poppies grow. The sicario in the backseat wipes the scope with the cloth of wool. Santo Malverde, the bull has been killed, the bull is full of lead of justice, of the prayer that was sent from a warehouse in Culiacan, from a man who paid the rent in blood and loyalty, in the only currency the sane accepts. The homies in the barrio of Phoenix will hear the news at noon. They'll light a candle in the bodega, they'll hum the tune of the corrido that the sicario sang on the ride back. Santo Malverde, the attack is complete, the attack is a fact. The judge is in the ground, the family is in shock. The 308 is back in the case is under lock and key in the storage unit, in a name that doesn't exist. The saint doesn't need a thank you, the saint just needs the list. The arms that hold the weapons are the same arms that held the plow. The hands that pull the triggers are the same hands that know how to harvest the corn, to build a house, to change the tire. The sicario is a worker, the sicario is the fire that burns the corruption, that lights the path for the law. Santo Malverde, the cost of the war is the cost of the bullet, of the prayer, of the silence after the shot. The saint doesn't ask for a percentage, the saint just takes the life. The saint just takes the life. The old man in the lowrider with the hydraulics and the gold remembers when the saint was just a bandit, a story told by the grandmothers, a myth to scare the children into sleep. Now the saint is the CEO, the saint is the deep state behind the state, the shadow behind the gun. Santo Malverde, the war is never done. The young ones learn his name in the cells of the juvenile hall. They carve his face into the desks. They answer when he calls.